masibuye kuyohlakula, and then we have all the things that we needed to have in order for us to cook a meal. Sizopheka, kuphekwe inkobe, sihlale, which is mealy meal. Sorry, the yeah, mealy meal. Uh, is it mealy meal? Corn? Sorry, corn. So we would cook corn. We would actually boil corn and eat it with itswai, and then we would sit as a family there because a coal stove was actually automatically a heater that actually made the whole room feel warm. We would sit there and sixoxe iy'nsomi, sixoxe iy'nsomi nje, asixoxele iy'nsomi zasemakhaya and how she grew up in the rural areas, how it was so difficult, how we have it easy here in Johannesburg, how siphila kamnandi, we should be grateful and things like that. She always emphasized being grateful, and that we wouldn't survive, we wouldn't have survived if we were born in her times, back in her times. But a lot of things that she grew up doing in the rural areas, she quite implemented a lot of things here on us, and that actually was, it felt painful at the time because we didn't want, no child wants to do like, to take up responsibilities, ekubeni kube ngiyahamba ngiyodlala nabanye abantwana estradini, but I'm here taking on responsibilities such as uklina nokenzani nokenzani. I see it from my own children. The eldest boy I have, when I ask him to just sweep the floor or just do something as in trainer, ukuthi angabi umntwana lazy, and just, not being not being able to actually work for the things that she wants or he wants, right? So my granny was a hard worker. We would take a walk, we would stroll. She would take a walk because the other daughter that she had used to live not far from where my grandmother lives. My other grandmother lives which is Timbisa and Hospital View. It's not a distance. It's not a, but she would walk with me on her back. Walk there. She used to tell me all these stories that when I used to carry you on my back and walk all the way to a view. Sibuye futhi nangeenyawo, you were on my back side. So when I was officer ukuthi ngithi asambe siyohlakula ensimini, and that would make me feel bad, as in some way, that is what she used to use to make me feel a little guilty as a child, and it actually worked. So what I'm trying to now paint for you is to show you that I've never had it easy growing up. I've never had a woman who allow me to really be weak, right? And I've always had to find a way to survive. I always had to find a way to do something regardless. I always had to find a way to convince myself or to pushing myself to doing something. And I think because of that, the upbringing that I had, it also played a major role in the person that I am today, in the current life, which is I don't back down. If I have an idea that I need to pursue, I will pursue that idea. For instance, let me make an example of the content that I upload. My YouTube channel hasn't gotten exposure or recognition like that. I only have 5 subscribers, but I always go hard on my content. I won't stop being genuine or authentic because I have 5 subscribers on my content, and probably nobody's viewing my content for now, but come in the future, or in the next days or months or so, my content is going to get viral because I trust in myself. I believe in myself. I know that I'm putting in all the effort, that I'm putting in the hard work that I'm putting in to make sure that I'm raising a mass of people's vibrations, and also assisting people who are now in the same situations that I had to go through, and I'm helping those people. I went through the things that I went through because I needed to come back and share them with people who might be going through, or who are still yet to go through the things that I went through. And this is part of just motivating yourself. You need to know how to motivate yourself. You need to know how to push yourself. You must have something to look forward to doing every day. That is the kind of person that I've decided that I wanted to be. I want to wake up and have something to look forward to doing. I don't want to wake up and let my day pass by sleeping on the couch or watching TV the whole day instead of doing something that can actually um, change my life. You never know what might change your life, guys. Some of us, and not a lot of us, not all of us, are going to be academically successful or are going to be successful through businesses or successful through um, content. You never know what may change your life. So if you get an idea, make sure that you are consistent with it. Make sure that you are investing in it. You might have a million of ideas every year. You might have a different idea every year. Act on it and just keep on being consistent. Yes, you might not be as consistent on all of your content or all of your ideas, but make sure that you are coming back and really, investing in them and really re-introspecting them and evaluating them and seeing what you can change and do better. I think uh, what you can do now in your current situation, if you're a person that says, you know what, I'm not working, I hear what you say, I'm not working. The moment you are looking at me right now, so how are you then saying that you don't have anything to do? um what are the things that you have at your disposal that you can use? What can you do with what you have? The question is that, actually, what can I do with what I have right now? Because the more that you wait for something that you don't have, you never know if you might or not, or might not get it. Are you then gonna keep your dreams on idle and backsided because now you are waiting for this miraculous breakthrough, which you are not even working towards getting? You are sitting down and not doing anything at all. How about you start using the ones that you have? For instance, you're a person that wants to open a food outlet, but you don't have the stoves, you don't have the pots to do that. What do you have now that can work for you? If you have the small pots, do it with the small pots, and then those small pots will eventually give you the profits that you need to buy the bigger pots. And slowly but surely, you will eventually get to that phase. Run your own race. Run in God's speed, run in your ancestors' speed. Just understand and be accepting of what you have right now, and don't compare yourself to another being who is doing or is doing something similar to what you're doing or want to do, and want to now compare yourself to them and want to start where they start or they currently are. You never know where they started. How about you start following their story and how they started on this journey, what they had to use, or how they actually executed this idea into being such a success, right? So try and be an optimistic person. Try and be naive if you have to. Most of the things that I started in my life, I had to be naive. I had to be optimistic. And I had to be the person that actually stops at nothing. And in part two, I'm going to get deep into it and I'm going to explain how, guys, I am still doing it. It's not that I have it easy, but I'm still doing it regardless. I'll see you in part three. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Save my content if you have to.